I didn't even say shocking, but not surprising. Because I was just as the Jewish Sabbath was ending, and I'm looking at my phone, and I see some other events domestically that happened, and then later on this one, and what happened there in Australia was in many cases a failure. Well, it was a failure, but on a number of levels, and I even say political failure of the Australian government in that their handling of the spike in anti-Semitism for the last 5 years. I'm not just talking since October 7th. I'm talking even before that, where they essentially made it okay to target and hate Jewish people. All right. If anyone emotionally feels that way, okay, they're allowed to feel that way. But to take action and not to censor a public that has those intentions was a failure of the Australian government to kind of put on equal footing a terrorist-minded driven death cult on equal par with a large faith. Government of Australia did, and not enforcing any type of security measures and investigations and proactive actions against that terrorist element that resides in Australia, and due to that for a lot of other countries. So on that, when I mean that political level is those bad actors feel that they have the political support to do things, the political support to target people, conduct acts of terrorism, or even if it's vandalism, graffiti, threatening. I could do that because what's the government going to do to me? There's that failure of it. And it's specific to that incident. And this is ironic because Australia has some of the strictest gun laws in the world. It is really hard to get a weapon in Australia. I think even like the national shooting team no longer functions as an Olympic squad because they're limited into what they could fire and train and all that stuff. But go figure, some immigrants to their country were able to, I guess, legally have those type of weapons, other kind of weapon too. And they exploited that loophole on the gun side of things, the firearm side of things. Things will get even more strict in Australia, of course, because it's going to be blame the guns, not blame the people that did it or the movement that caused it and allowed it to happen. And then there was when we talk about left of bang and right of bang, right? Perhaps failures are not left of bang of planning and stuff. And to a certain degree, even the organizers, the Chabad, who I'm very close with, unfortunately, one of the main rabbis that was killed, he warned about this. He warned it, and because of I think it was attack in Birmingham, England. He said this is going to happen here. It proved to be right. So then there was a failure of the Australian police not training to that standard. You fall to your lowest level of training, and you saw the police there scurrying, trying to hide and stuff and things, and putting their hands up. Okay, it's not a good look for them. That speaks to a lack of training. And also, like I was going to say, with the organizers, they're it's, you want to give the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. We're here honoring God and stuff in our community, and we're enriching the lives of even the communities around us. Why would anyone want to target us? And so unfortunately, this thing happened.